Yeah, hi, welcome to day 8 session of Python training. Today I will explain Python loop control statements. There are three loop control statements. Those are break, continue, and pass. A simple definition of any loop control statements. Okay, it is used to control the normal execution of a for loop. For example, a loop is having 10 statements. Okay, so it is going to control the execution of the loop. For example, if you go to break control statement, it stops the loop. And if you go for continue, it skips one iteration. And uh, if you know about a pass, it do nothing temporarily. So we'll try to understand each and every uh, looping control statements. The first one is break. Okay. So I'm copying this program. I'm going to execute. Here, this is my Google Colab. So what I have written for loop number in the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If number equal to 3, whenever it enters into the third iteration, it should go, it should break the loop. Okay, it stops the loop execution and print the numbers. So here, first iteration, it will execute, second iteration, it will execute. If number equal to 3, whenever this condition is true, loop breaks, okay, and it prints the number up before 3, 1 and 2. You will get a output, first iteration and second iteration. See, first and 2. So, yeah, here I will explain with a small image. Okay. So, if you see here, whenever control enters into break, loop will stop here. It does not execute 4 and 5, even 3 also. See, first condition 1 equal to 3, false, it will print. Second condition 2 equal 3, it is false, 1 and 2. 3 equal to 3, it is true. It breaks the loop and stops here, and it will not execute the fourth iteration and fifth iteration. See, not executed, fourth and fifth. So when Python reaches break, it exits the loop immediately. So while you are writing in a program, you will face like you will get a situation like the loop should break in the third iteration. So loop should start in the third iteration. So like that, in a particular iteration, loop should stop. So in those kind of situation, you can use this break statement. And next one is another statement called continue statement. Continue. Okay. See this this continue statement. The continue statement is used to skip the current iteration. Okay. So this continue and move to the next iteration. In the below example, I have for loop in a sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If number equal to 3, I have written continue, print number. So what it do? It skip the third iteration and it will go to fourth and fifth iteration and it will execute the remaining statements. Yeah. See, I'm executing. Sorry, I am trying to, okay, I will close this because you will confuse with the old program. Okay. So I am writing continue here. So earlier what it printed only first and second iteration. In the whenever it reaches to third iteration, it stops. But if number equal to 3, if you write continue, so it just skip the third iteration and fourth and fifth iteration it will continue. See, if you see the output, see, first iteration, second iteration, third iteration it skipped, and fourth, fifth, we got fourth iteration and fifth iteration also. Okay, so see, I will explain with the image. Okay, see, if number equal to 3, continue. See, it skips the iteration. Okay, so 1 equal to 3, false, print 1. 2 equal to 3, false, print 2. 3 equal to 3, the condition is true. So it what it does, it skips. 4 equal to 3, false, it will print 4 and print 5 also. So if you use the continue statement, you can skip the particular iteration. Okay. So that is the reason why I got the output of iteration 1 and 2. It skipped the third one, fourth and fifth. Okay. Yeah. The last one is pass. Okay. Pass is used when Python requires a statement, but we do not want to execute any code yet. See, in pass statement, okay. See, I will try to show with the example. Let me closing this and trying to copying this one. Okay, here for loop number loop variable in 1 2 3 is a sequence. If number equal to 2, pass, code will be add later. When this iteration comes, you can write code will be later. For example, you want to construct a building. Okay, so before constructing, you will plan. You will plan this room should be constructed like this. You have a plan, but you got some delay. So later you will try to construct that room like that. If you use past statement, okay, so it will get all the sequence, but 1 2 3 it will return. But if you write pass under this second iteration, while you are writing any program, you will encounter a situation like you want to add the statements after whenever it is required. So you can use the pass statement. Okay, see here, I will try to explain with the image so you can easily understand. Okay, see here. Pass is used when Python requires a statement, but we don't want to execute any code yet. Okay, if true, pass. Python executes something inside the if block, we use pass. Inside the if block, it will use write some statements in the future. Like for num in a sequence, if num equal to pass. See here, code will be add later. Inside here, inside this, you can write the code later. So when num is equals to pass does nothing. The program continues normally. Okay. See, all numbers are printed because pass does not nothing when num is equal to 2. It doesn't stop. Okay. So how pass works? Number is equal to 1. Condition 1 equal to 2. False. Print. Number is equal to 2. Condition 2 is equal to true. It true. Pass. It does nothing. It does nothing. So iteration will continue, but on the particular condition, you will add or you will write the code later. So if number is equal to 3, condition 3 equal to it's false. So it prints 3 also. So pass is do nothing. It is a placeholder. The it mostly used when you want to write the code later, but Python requires a statement. Okay. Yeah. And 1 second. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just repeating one more time, like stop. Sorry. If you use the break statement, uh, it stops the loop. But if you use the continue, it skips the iteration. If you use the pass, do nothing temporarily. Okay. So simple. You want to break the loop. You have 20 iterations in your program. You want to break in the 10th iteration. You want to break the loop at 10th iteration. You will use break statement. Okay. 11th iteration, you want to skip. See, you should skip the current iteration and move to the next iteration. So pass is, it requires a statement, but we don't need to execute any code. Okay. Yeah. These are the Python loop control statements. Uh, with this, I am concluding this. It is a small topic, but it is useful while you are dealing with the for loops and looping statements. Okay, thanks for joining, and see you in day 9 session of Python. Thank you.